Let's unpack what regulatory compliance is. Regulatory compliance means making sure a company follows the laws and rules set by government bodies or industry standards they have chosen to adopt. In IT, this involves people and processes monitoring corporate systems to detect and prevent any violations of these policies and rules. This can involve a wide range of monitoring and enforcement activities, which can become quite complex depending on the industry and location. For multinational companies, especially in heavy regulated sectors like healthcare and finance, compliance is particularly challenging. There are many standards and regulations to follow, and these can change frequently. This makes it tough to stay up to date with international data handling laws. In the cloud, it's important for organizations to understand who is responsible for what when it comes to compliance. Cloud providers work hard to make sure their platforms and services meet compliance requirements. However, organizations must also ensure that their applications, the infrastructure supporting those applications, and any third-party services they use are also compliant. The Cloud Adoption Framework governance model identifies key areas of importance during the journey. Each area relates to different types of risk the company must address as it adopts cloud services within this framework. The governance guide identifies required actions for the cloud governance team. Corporate policies drive cloud governance. The governance guide focuses on specific aspects of the corporate policy. While defining the corporate policy, you address three major things as part of the governance model. First, you identify and understand corporate business risk. Second, you convert business risk into corporate policy statements that support any compliance requirements. And third, you ensure adherence to the stated corporate policies. There are also 5 different disciplines of cloud governance, such as cost management discipline, security baseline discipline, resource consistency discipline, identity baseline discipline, deployment acceleration discipline. These disciplines support the corporate policies. Each discipline protects the company from potential pitfall. Essentially, corporate policies serve as an early warning system to detect potential problems. The disciplines help the company manage risk and create guardrails. Regulations are often complex and subject to frequent changes. Staying updated and adjusting compliance efforts accordingly can be challenging. Compliance requires significant resources, including time, personnel, and financial investment. For multinational organizations, complying with varying regulations across different countries adds to the complexity. Ensuring data accuracy, integrity, and security is critical, specifically with increasing data privacy regulations. Note, regulatory compliance is an ongoing process that requires diligent effort, continuous monitoring, and adaptation to regulatory changes. By establishing a strong compliance framework, organizations can mitigate risk, avoid legal issues, and build trust with stakeholders. You, as a cybersecurity architect, need to know how to align corporate policies and compliance needs in the form of controls in the specific industry domain.